So I was born in San Diego, California, and I grew up working there in San Diego and actually went to high school in San Diego. And then I went to college where I studied construction management and have a 4-year degree from BYU. So probably the most key project that has formed my career and really the direction where I'm going is when I moved to Phoenix in 2005, I was fortunate to work at the Omni Mauna Lucia, and that's in Paradise Valley. It's a $350 million hotel resort on Lincoln and Tatum. And so that was where I cut my teeth, and it was a great opportunity to learn architecture and work with developers and the designers on this $300 million project where, we were fortunate during construction where President Obama came and stayed there while we were just wrapping up. So one of the reasons that I'm passionate about building here in town and leaving that legacy, I live here, families here, this is home to me. And we've been fortunate to work on some of these amazing renovations and new projects in town, from downtown Phoenix to Scottsdale. In fact, recently we worked with a tenant in downtown Phoenix to revitalize a building that had been vacant for 50 years. And for me, it's very exciting to see our city grow, especially the downtown life of Phoenix, and see a new culture come in and still keep some of that historic part of Phoenix that's not super old, but at the same time that we can give a facelift to and revitalize and just leave that legacy for ourselves and our children. So I think Phoenix is a great city because, one, as we mentioned, it's warm all year, right? So it brings in, it's an outdoor life for most people. They can be active, there's a lot to do throughout the year. And you just see that it's a melting pot. We have people from all different cultures and from different parts of the United States. And, so it just creates this amazing place for design and culture and food and creativity. And I just love the energy that's in Phoenix. It's just a really busy up and coming city. So some of the activities that we're involved in, and we're a big sponsor of a lot of the local high schools in town. So in fact, there's some students that have messaged us. They're actually in the Future Farmers of America, and they're raising their pigs, so we help them with that for some of the food and stuff to take care of that. Some of the local high schools in the area, we work with them. One of the things I've enjoyed most is working with the men's shelters, so the men's shelter in Mesa, and this is where we gather food and we bring it to them, and then we actually serve the men in the men's shelter. So there's a lot of opportunity in Phoenix to give back, to support local talent, to support local kids, as well as just give back to the community. So one of the key components of any project is the collaboration. So we'll work with our architects and designers on each and every project, and our clients as well, just as we're working through the aesthetics, as we're working through design, to make sure that it's not only relevant to the location and the city and the backdrop, but also timeless, right, to the design. And one of the things we do as a company is we seek to chase those projects that are different to those in town and unique and not like the normal aesthetic that you'd see. So collaboration and that pre-planning is the biggest component to any project. So one of the unique things that we've been pretty fortunate, I've worked with some of the great designers and architects in town that have been really forward thinking, and especially from a building science side, and that's what's really inspired me. As an economy and as a construction company, we're always looking for better ways to build. And we've networked with some building science guys in the country that have really inspired us to take our construction to the next level. So working on this collaboration from the beginning and being creative in the design and thinking about the environment and the economy. How can we build a home that's going to be less expensive to the client, but have better energy performance and perform better with the elements, so that way we're considering the environment, right? And the community, that we're not using products that are going to be harmful to the environment, that we're not using as much energy, that we're conscious about our carbon footprint. So, working with some of these experts and some of these designers that are forward thinking have really impacted me. So my recommendation for you would be, do what you're doing now. Start networking with some of the top professionals in town, companies, organizations, anyone that's looking at sustainability, because that's where our future is going to be going, and learning how sustainability can be applied to the building science and to the construction materials that we use and design with. And as you become more educated with a lot of those different products and companies out there and some of those innovative brands that are up and coming, and the network with the professionals, it puts you right there in the mix. And that's what I did, is chase experience, not money. So as you chase that experience and find the right people to collaborate with, that experience will pay itself in the years to come.